Hi guys, as we know, MiHoYo just announced the new playable characters, Shenhe and Yun Jin. Shenhe as 5-star character, and Yun Jin as 4-star character. And in this video, I will share about Shenhe stat, elemental skill, elemental burst, passive talent, and constellation. Shenhe is a 5-star CRYO character who uses polearm as her weapon. Her Ascension attribute is attack %, and from Livestream 2.4, she was introduced as a support character, which provides CRYO teammates with a boost to their damage depending on her attack. Normal attack of Shenhe performs up to 5 consecutive spear strikes, which dealt double damage in 4th hit. Her charge attack like the usual polearm character, which rushes forward to opponents along the way. And here is the stat of the Shenhe plunge attack. Let's continue to Shenhe elemental skill called Spring Spirit Summoning. This skill has 2 scenarios to activate, with press and with hold, which these 2 scenarios have different effects. When we only use press, Shenhe will rushes forward together with a Talisman Spirit, which dealing CRYO damage to opponents along the path. We can say it looks like Xiao skill but with CRYO damage. And when we hold the E skill, Shenhe will command the Talisman Spirit to deal AoE CRYO damage. Actually, this skill has another effect when casting the elemental skill either way, press or hold. This effect is called the Icy Quill, which is granted to all nearby party members. This Icy Quill effect will make characters that deal a CRYO damage by using normal, charged, and plunging attacks, elemental skills, and elemental bursts will increase based on Shenhe's current attack. Remember, only CRYO damage will be increased. While we discussing the elemental skill, maybe it's better to know about Shenhe passive talent called Spirit Communion Seal. Cause this effect will trigger in 2 different ways depending on we press or hold Shenhe elemental skill. If we use the press, the damage dealt by nearby teammates' elemental skill and elemental burst will be increased by 15% for 10 seconds. But if we use held, normal, charged and plunging attack damage dealt by characters will be increased by 15% for 15 seconds. Next, let's we see Shenhe elemental burst, called Divine Maiden's Deliverance. When Shenhe casts her elemental burst, Shenhe will summon a Talisman Spirit, dealing periodic CRYO damage in the field. This skill looks like Kazuha skill but dealt CRYO damage, and this skill have a longer duration than Kazuha. Kazuha's duration is 8 seconds than Shenhe's is 12 seconds. Besides that, Shenhe Q skill has another effect. This effect will reduce the CRYO resistance and physical resistance to the opponents within its field. So this burst really good to support another DPS CRYO character like Ayaka or Eula. Let's continue to Shenhe passive skill. Firstly, Shenhe will increase 25% rewards expeditions. Next, the active character within the field of elemental burst Shenhe will gain 15% CRYO damage. And the last, as we discussed before in the elemental skill section, Shenhe will increase damage depending on we press or hold the Shenhe's elemental skill. Here are the Shenhe constellations. For Constellation 1, Shenhe will get additional elemental skill, so Shenhe can use elemental skill 2 times. For Constellation 2, Shenhe elemental burst will increase 6 seconds, and CRYO damage of character inside the field will be increased by 15%. Shenhe Constellation 3 and Constellation 5 will increase the skill level by 3 and the maximum upgrade level is 15. Shenhe Constellation 4 is really amazing. It will give Shenhe a Skyfrost mantra stack. This stack can obtain when the character under the effect of Icy Quill applied by Shenhe trigger its damage bonus effect. This all stack will consume when Shenhe uses her elemental skill. Shenhe elemental burst will increase damage 5% of each stack consumed. The maximum stack is 50, so when we consume 50 stacks, Shenhe elemental burst will increase 250%. The last constellation is Constellation 6. The effect of Icy Quill does not count the trigger quota anymore. Here are the materials we need to Ascension Shenhe level and talent. If you see, we get new material called Dragoneer's False Fin. It's not confirmed, but it seems we can obtain this after killing the new boss monster called Rhymebiter or Bolteater Bathismal Vishap on the new map Enkonomia. For Shenhe weapon and artifacts will be discussed in different videos, so don't forget to subscribe to get more info about Shenhe. For the last, what can I share, in my opinion, based on his elemental skill, elemental bursts, and passive talents. We can call Shenhe as support or sub-DPS character, which grants more attack and cryo damage, also can reduce the cryo and physical resistance. So, Shenhe will boost your cryo DPS like Ganyu, Ayaka, or Eula. If you have these characters, Shenhe will be worth it to pull. What do you think about that? Share your thought in the comment section. What do you think about this new character? Is she worth it to pull? Thank you for watching, and please support this channel with subscribe. Thank you very much. Ryuken here, see you soon.